Hi sir, my name is Ashwant. Today I am going to say about RC4 Cipher. Introduction. RC4 is also known as Rivest Cipher 4. It is in the form of stream cipher. It encrypts messages one byte at a time via an algorithm. Plenty of stream ciphers exist, but RC4 is among the most popular. It's simple to apply and it works quickly, even on very large space of data. If you have ever used an application like transport air security or secure socket layer, you have probably encountered RC4 encryption, but you may not know how it works. We'll take a high-level approach and explain what is the Ravis cipher is in terms anyone can understand. We will also explain why it's helpful and we will point out a few known limitations. What is reverse cipher? In 1987, a man named Ron Rivers developed the RC4 encryption method. He intended to keep the rules of the cipher test secret, and his plans has worked. We would have created one of the safest tools anyone could use to protect information. Unfortunately, his plans didn't succeed. In 1994, an anonymous person posted an intricate description of the cipher rules in the public space. Now that RC4 rules are out in the open, we know how much more about it works. Unfortunately, that means the hacker knows a lot more about how it to break it too. RC4 relies on key inputs. This tool generates an 8-bit number that's impossible to guess. Key stream. The cipher scrambles plain text product and an XOR operation combines a key stream with cipher. Developers continue to build and improve RC4 encryption. They hope to minimize hacking risk. Although except says hackers can get through, new version includes RC4A, VMPC, and splits. All are more complex and take long to break, but the hacking risk persists. Programmers keep working on tools like this due to ongoing hacking risk. Encryption protects very delicate information, including company trade secrets. People must share the data so others can work this, but without encryption, anyone could see the data as passes from one person to another. Poor encryption tools create vulnerabilities hackers can exploit. The stronger the system, the more completely that it can be protect you. How does RC4 works? RC4 encryption isn't omnipresent. In fact, the Internal Engineering Task Force has explicitly banned RC4's use in some places. But knowing how the tool works could help you improve upon it as you look for ways to protect your data. To explain things simply, RC4 relies on the step-by-step model. Entitate. You input a secret key and you text you like to protect. Encrypt. Cipher samples your text via encryption. The work happens bit by bit rather than eating chunks. Send. The scrambled text heads to the recipient. The person should have a copy of the secret key used to protect the data. This decryption. The recipient walks back through the steps to uncover your original text. For the main-minded among us, let's dig a little deeper. RC4 relies on the two mathematical concepts. KSJ, a key scheduling algorithm, initializes the process is an array typical referred to an S. That S is a process 256 times and bytes from the key or mixed into P or GA. If data is fed by bit and a mathematical modifies it. The model looks upon up values, add them to 256, uses the sum as the byte within the key strip. It's where each element with another at least once every 256 rounds. RC4 relies on random number generators. But unlike the other stream ciphers, RC4 doesn't need linear feedback shift register. RC4 encryption tools are sophisticated. They typically contain 256 bits and all text passes through mathematical rules multiple times before it's considered complete. If you intercept data encryption with the RC4, you will see only a series of zeros and ones. But if you have the proper key, you can transform the data into eligible information. Despite its complexity, RC4 is remarkably fast. In fact, it's one of the fastest tools on the market. For people who don't want to spend long minutes on both encryption and decryption, that spends is ideal. The types of RC4s. There are various types of RC4 such as PITS, RC4A, VMPC, and RC4A. PITS. PITS can be used to build a cryptographic hash function, a deterministic random bit generator, and an encryption algorithm that supports authenticated encryption with associated data. RC4A. Sorajiti Paul and Bert Pernil have proposed an RC4 variant, which have called RC4A, which is stronger than RC4. VMPC. VMPC is another variant of RC4, which stands for variably modified permutation composition. RC4A plus. RC4A plus is modified version of RC4 with a more complex three-phase key schedule, which takes about 3 times as long as RC4, and more complex output function, which performs 4 additional lookups in an S array for each byte, output taking approximately 1.7 times as long as basic RC4. Advantages. RC4 stream cipher are simple to use. The speed of operation is RC4 is fast as compared to other ciphers. RC4 stream ciphers are strong in coding and easy to implement. RC4 stream ciphers do not require more memory. RC4 stream ciphers are implemented on large streams of data. Disadvantages. If RC4 is used with strong MEC, then encryption is vulnerable to a bit flipping attack. RC4 stream ciphers do not provide authentication. RC4 algorithm requires additional analysis before including a new system. RC4 stream cipher cannot be implemented on small stream of data. RC4 fails to discard the beginning of output key stream or fails to use wrong, random, or related keys for algorithm. RC4 encryption algorithm. RC4 is a stream cipher and variable length key algorithm. This algorithm encrypts 1 byte at one time. The key input is pseudo random bit generated that produces a stream 8-bit number that is unpredictable without knowledge of input key. The output of generator is called key stream. Is combined 1 bit at a time with the plain text stream using Cipher XOR operation. Block diagram. You can see the RC4 block diagram. First, the secret key will send to RC4 cipher. Then the encryption method follows in key stream and encryption test. Working of RC4. Encryption procedure. The user inputs a plain text file and a secret key. The encryption is generated the key stream by using KSA and P or GA algorithm. This key stream is now XOR with a plain text. This XORing is done by bit to produce an encryption text. The encryption text is then sent to an intended receiver. The intended receiver will then decrypt the text, and after decryption, the receiver will get the original plain text. Decryption procedure. The decryption is achieved by doing the same byte-wise XOR operation on the cipher text. Attacks on Cipher 4. So RC4 is then vulnerable to following attacks: Flutter maintenance streamer attacks, cleanse attack, combinatorial problem, Royal Holloway attack, bar mitzvah attack, no more attack. RC4 applications. RC4 application has been found in WPA, BitTorrent protocol encryption, WEP, Microsoft Online XP, Microsoft point-to-point encryption, transport layer security, secure socket layer, secure shell, remote desktop protocol, Kerberos, SASL, a mechanism digest, PDF Skype. Thank you.